Alrighty, little buzz. Let's take a look. Let's see what you all need to know. Those of you all dealing with credit card fraud, there is a group of single mothers. Hold on one second. A group of single mothers using your name in a system, welfare system, credit card fraud system. The thing is to get you entangled or get you caught up and set you up to go to jail. These are a group of single mothers that are trying to entangle you, blame you, also straight up frame you. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know about these single mothers? These single mothers that are defrauding the welfare system, EBT, Medicaid, welfare checks. I keep hearing Social Security. Somebody who gets a Social Security check for their child. So, you know, it could be SSI or something like that. Disability, as well as credit card fraud. What does the collective need to know about these single mothers that are defrauding the government, Holy Spirit, and using the collective name? What do they need to know about these single mothers and this situation that are defrauding the government using their name? What's the important message? The Page of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you all here, a person here could have gotten some form of a check, some sort of payout. This looks like welfare. Welfare is not a whole lot. The Page of Pentacles. Some of you all here, your name, it's like your personal information has been confiscated and used on documents at DSS. DSS is it's like a person also will be using your identity. So your name, somebody here must have a fake ID. That's the only way this could work. Anything done with DSS is done with the ID, an ID, a driver's license. So there's a fake ID there could also be fake Social Security cards, because these DSS make copies of this stuff. So these people could have been doing this for quite some time. They also could have accumulated a certain amount of money. Some of you all that resonate with this, if you truly resonate, you may want to dig into this situation, because you're going to end up owing the government a lot of money. Also, just so you know, some of you all, a person could have gotten your name from family, is what I'm hearing, or your personal information from family. Yep. See, single mothers are working in cahoots together to frame you for Social Security fraud, welfare fraud. This could also be applying. It's some sort of SNAP. SNAP is EBT. Applying for welfare in your name. SNAP, the little welfare check. Also, vouchers, some sort of voucher. This could also be some of you all, a person applying for like what's that thing called, HUD, housing, some sort of housing or something like that. Some of you all here, a person here could also be trying to throw salt on your name intentionally. The Knight of Swords. This is some of you all here, there's a vindictive family member that you have that would work against you to share with a foe of yours, which is an enemy of yours, share your information to use in a system. Now, somebody here could also know someone that works in this vicinity, as far as a family member or a friend, and that could be how they have gotten away, gotten up under, or gotten through some red tape. Because one thing about DSS, they're pretty much savvy about verifying the identity of someone. So your identity has been compromised in the government system. All right, Holy Spirit, give me more. There could also be an investigation that's currently going on to see who you are, what's going on, because your name is in this system. Let's say you're already in DSS's system or something like that. This could, oh, I just thought about something. Somebody here knows somebody that works at DSS that could be pulling up records. I'm seeing records. I'm seeing file being pulled. Let's see who works at DSS. Somebody here works in this agency. Somebody here is helping a family member, helping a friend. They're helping them lie. They're helping them start mess. Now, some of you all just know you could have benefits in your name without you knowing, or something like that. It could be benefits. It could be a voucher. It could be a check. It could be EBT. It could also be insurance fraud, Medicaid, Medicare, something like that. All right, Holy Spirit, show me about the person that works for DSS that's helping them. Show me the person that's helping them that works for DSS, that works for Medicaid, that works for the welfare system, that's helping them. Holy Spirit, show me about this person. There's an inside person. Show me the inside person that works here, Holy Spirit. What we need to know about the inside person that's helping the single mother or single mothers defy the government and frame the collective. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? The Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords.
Daughter smiling face with hearts. Red heart card suit.
Hold on a second for me, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Yeah, what's going on? Okay, everything good? All right, I'll call you back, boo. All right. Somebody here could have a daughter with my daughter calling. This could also be an omen of, for some of you all here, a person could have used your name if you have a daughter. Somebody here could also be using your name. Some of you all, it could be a person that you knew or that you know. For some of y'all here, there's some sort of biological relation, like you're biologically related to a person, or someone else is biologically related to someone that works in the government system of DSS, vouchers, Medicaid, Social Security, something like that. It's several people that is behind this plan or behind this scheme. Now, the thing of the matter is, there's also some sort of signature. Some of y'all have had your names forged on something. The person that works here, that works there, they know what's going on. So this is like what I call an inside job. This is an inside job. Give me more. Give me more, Holy Spirit. Give me more. Give me more, Holy Spirit. What's going on with this welfare scheme and scam? Holy Spirit, give me more of what's going on here with this person. Give me more of the person that's inside helping. Holy Spirit, hold on. Something could be falling apart also. Holy Spirit, give me more. Give me more of something that's going on, Holy Spirit. Give me more of the person from the inside. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Moon card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let me say this right here. If you are dating somebody's baby daddy, boyfriend, husband, or something like that, their ex-wife, a strange wife, their baby mama works there. If it's not them, it's their ex-wife, a strange wife, a strange girlfriend, or baby mama's family member. Somebody's family member may be your case. Somebody who got the spirit of Tisha. Somebody's family member may be on your case or have access to look up your case or something like that. Somebody here could also be like a case manager as well. Somebody is related that should not be on your case. It's a conflict of interest. They know you, they know your name, or they're allowing someone else to use your name. Now, these are younger energies with the two pages here. These two pages, it could be a younger person that works there in their 20s, in their 30s, no more than out of their 30s with these two. But somebody here is biologically related. Some of you all here have some sort of beef with an estranged wife, a estranged baby mama, and a estranged girlfriend. Them and their family members are keeping up mess. Holy Spirit, show me the Moon card. Show me the Moon card. Something could be about somebody's husband, like I said, husband, baby daddy, boyfriend, something like that. You see the Seven of Swords? They also could be using your name to like steal from the government as well. You know how people get financial help, housing help. I also hear assistance and down payment. However they're stealing from this government is coming up red flags in your name. Holy Spirit, give me the Moon card. What's in the Moon card? What's in the Moon card about this fraud situation and this welfare situation that's being covered up by a person's family member? What's this Moon card, Holy Spirit? It could also be somebody's mom. If somebody's mother work here, mother, grandmother, it could be an auntie. It's definitely a feminine, female / energy. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Holy Spirit, give me the Moon card. What's the Moon card covering up in this situation, Holy Spirit? What's the Moon card? Yep. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Magician card. There is a person that some of you all here have been in a third party with, or you're still in a third party situation with them. Say, for an example, Notion and I are mother and daughter. Let's say that you're seeing someone that I know, and Nosha works at DSS, but you don't know Nosha is my daughter and we're related. But she's coming back telling me your information, and you dealing with somebody I used to deal with or I deal with. That's what's going on here. Something very, very, very fishy is going on in the vicinity of DSS, where a person could get some sort of SNAP benefit, welfare assistance. This could also be them getting a small check, cashing it in your name, and them all splitting the profit of it or something like that. Again, this is over somebody's husband, somebody's boyfriend, somebody's baby daddy, uncle, or something like that, but it's a male figure, unless the person that's a part of this is a supervisor, manager, or a big boss. Yep. Okay, Holy Spirit, give me something on the Queen of Wands. Give me something on the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. These people, hocus pocus. These people are playing little hocus pocus games with you and the system. This right here can get you caught up. This right here can get you some time in prison. This right here can get your ass hemmed up and unable to receive any type of financial aid, funds, and things like that from the government. So somebody here is trying to entangle you and tie you up in a web of shit in more ways than one. So just know that. All right. Give me something on the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. Give me something on the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yep. This is a paid for favor. Somebody here is paying someone not only to use your name, but paying them to allow them to, I told you, somebody here is paying someone that works at DSS or in this government system to use your name. Some of you all, if you have been having like cases, look up, old things coming up, old things being discussed, or if you've been having like CPS called on you, somebody here, this is an inside job. This is an inside job. Somebody here is a single mother, and this is the beef of single mothers, baby mama drama, estranged wife drama, or if not, ex-wife. The Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. See this Five of Swords? You're being antagonized by several single mothers that's in cahoots. I keep hearing the word auntie. Somebody's auntie works here, and the auntie is co-signing on the shit. You see right here, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is a person here, again, that's using information that they have from you. I hear the word inform or informant. That's informing people what to put and how to put it. Some of you all here, you just need to know that you may have a little bit of an issue with DSS. You see this Three of Cups here? This shows us a sibling. It could be sister, it could be brother, but it's definitely a person of biological relation. Somebody's biological relative works there and is helping them start mischief for you on their behalf. Lying to the system, stealing from the system, putting your name down in the system. They could also be making calls about you and your child. If you have a child that's underage, trying to get you in trouble with CPS. Also, if you receive funds from the government, it's like to put a stop on your, to put a stop by you, to put a stop on your name, something like that, a red flag on your name. This right here is a third party job. 3 women or more are all single parents in cahoots with a messy auntie, a strange wife, baby mama, or somebody's hidden relative that's all orchestrating this. This is what I would call an organized crime. Now, something here is about U.S. housing, U.S. HUD, and things of that nature. Give me the information on this check. Give me the information on this check. Give me the information on this check. Give me this Page of Pentacles and this Three of Pentacles. This could have all started off as a big joke. I'm hearing it started off as a joke, but this joke has gone too far because now people are going to get arrested. You know why? Because this is falsifying information. This is this is improper use of somebody else's ID. This is also illegal use of somebody else's ID. But somebody here must have created an ID on your behalf or copy your ID or something like that. ID, driver's license, passport, something of that nature to have your name in this type of system. If your information was already in there, somebody here has looked your information up, used it, reused it in a different department. You see the 7 of Wands? Fraud. You got a fraud case going on in the government, in the welfare department. I also keep hearing HUD. Somebody here could live in HUD or housing or something like that, but you're being framed for fraud by a group of single mothers that are related to somebody that you are in a third party with or were in a third party with. Holy Spirit, give me the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So many single mothers at the Three of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. What have they done with this text? I keep hearing text and check. They're texting about a check, texting about the finances. Give me the text messages, Holy Spirit. What's being said in these text messages? What's being said in these text messages? See? These are friends of somebody's relative playing with you. It could be that whole thing trying to play in your face or trying to play you some sort of way. So the plan is they're putting a plan and a plot together. This could also be to go against your child as well. If you have a child, again, that's in the system, whether your child be a minor, maybe a young adult with a child or an adult with a child. The thing is to get y'all hemmed up in the system. Give me more of these text messages, what they're planning and plotting. Holy Spirit, give me more of the text messages, what they're planning and plotting. They are planning to play with you. They're thinking of how to pull things together, I'm hearing. Holy Spirit, give me something from the Knight of Wands, what they're saying. Give me something for the Knight of Wands, what they're texting, what they're saying. The Hierophant. The Two of Pentacles. I told you, this is some sort of joke. It's a sick joke, though. It's a joke that's not going to be funny. Now, these women are also using a bit of moon magic to throw your emotions off. It's almost like, let me say something to those of you that are dealing with some sort of CPS case. It's not accidental. It's definitely intentional. It's meant to laugh at you, to keep you fluctuated. Also, this could be why somebody here is having scheduled visits, scheduled checkups, or some sort of checking in, because somebody here is constantly reporting you. It's to make it hard in this, particular area. Now, when people report you to DSS, if this is like, reporting you're doing something to your child. It could be leaving your child at home, leaving your child in an unsafe environment, neglecting your child. Reports like that are being made on you. This is also a person that is defrauding the system, using your name, then reporting you, and they're the ones doing it. Like I said, there's a sick joke that they think is funny that some of you all need to start unraveling. And you also need to start unraveling it by finding out who is related to who. You see the Seven of Swords? Again, someone here is using a person's name that they know is not really needing the services or wanting the services or just not applying for it. Services are being applied for in your name illegally, the Seven of Wands. Then they're laughing about it because they're thinking you're going to get caught up because they're also reporting it. After they report it, it's like, they know that DSS or the government is going to find something and you're going to get caught like this, the Seven of Swords. See, somebody here is paying someone to do this. This looks like a well-organized crime of, monopolizing the welfare system. This is also monopolizing the federal government. And that's the truth that you need to know. Again, this is all about somebody's baby daddy, boyfriend, husband, estranged husband, player, non-committal player. So they're texting each one of each other who to say what and who to say who. You get what I'm saying? Because it's all fraud, it's all forgery. Also forging your name on documents. This could also, if there's been some funds retrieved, something is going on like a debit card or some sort of payout card. Holy Spirit, give me what's being paid out. The funds that are being given to you from the government is on some sort of like card. It's a piece of plastic they're showing me. They have access to the card. They're spending the money at the same time by reporting you, making it look like you're stealing. All right. A good attorney will eat this the hell up. The person that works there is going to get fired and charged. You would be able to sue DSS. You also would be able, you would have a civil suit with a personal, with the person that worked there, as well as lawsuits against the single mothers, as well as the entity as far as DSS. You know why? Because the proper verification was not used in this process, and it's easily to detect that there's an insider in this job that's helping and assisting. And depending upon where you live, someone here could be living in one state, you living in another, and your name is used in one state and you reside in another. So therefore something here didn't make sense, and like I said, the proper channels were not checked off, the proper verification. That's how you know this is a shitty job. That's how you also know it's an inside job. All right, give me anything else they need to know about this person texting. The Ten of Wands, yep. They also are texting about how to create problems for you to make it hard for you. I told you, in the judicial system. Something here is all about getting you in court. It's all about making it hard. It's all about making you cry. For some of you all here, it could be an attempt to make you lose some sort of voucher. If they think you have a voucher, it could be to get you to be kicked out. If you receive any type of HUD or financial assistance from the government. Somebody here also is trying to make you look like you live in two places at one time. Let's see what states are here. Let's see what states are here. Pennsylvania is the first one that popped up. What states do they need to know these single parents live in, or this crime is being committed in Holy Spirit? What states are here? What states do they need to know about? What states do they need to know about Holy Spirit? Dang. New Mexico is here. South Dakota is here. Oklahoma is here. Let me give it one more good shuffle. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do they need to know? What other states do they need to know? What other states do they need to know about here? What other states are their names being used in illegally here? What other states are their names being used in illegally? What other states are their names being used in illegally? Any other states they need to know about? New York is here. Now, it could be you living in one of these states. It could be the crime where DSS, the state of where DSS is, or the person, something like that. Arizona could be involved here. Any other areas? South Dakota and North Dakota. Indiana. Indiana is here. All right, lastly, Wisconsin is here. You have a group of single parents that are playing with you, playing with the government and playing with the system to frame you. This is an attempt to frame you. See? These people know what they're doing, and they also know that you may not know. Also, it could be very challenging for one state to connect with you. So some of you all, you could have a trail of states that say that you have been defrauding the government and trying to make it look like you've been moving around from place to place, from city to city, or from state to state. This is definitely a divine message that somebody here needs so that you can know what to look into and how to look into it. Wisdom. This is a person here. They may not think you have the wisdom to put this together or the knowledge because you don't know. Lastly, this is what it's all about, destiny. This is how people try to orchestrate things happening to your destiny, fluctuating things. This is also how people would try to destiny swap, because you're being set up for you're being framed and set up for not just credit card fraud, but welfare fraud. Some of you all, it could be some allegations around a child or children also. But there's an inside job that you need to put together. You also need to find out who people's supervisor, who the supervisor is, the case managers, who was over your case. And also DSS can also itemize their records of phone calls when it pertains to anonymous calling and reports, as well as when these fraud calls start coming in. All those things are traceable by the federal government. And these are government agencies. Yeah. Sometimes people work for these state or government agencies and they don't know how the phone records work, but they're traceable. There's Taurus. You have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, no, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Virgo is here twice, Capricorn, and then Taurus, and then Sag. Let's roll the dice one more time. Dang, Aries dropped out. You have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Peace and blessings. Great day. The next thing I want to say to you all about that's dealing with this, not only could it be somebody that's family, it could be a pastor if his pastor works or has worked at a government agency, if they have a spouse and their spouse has worked there, church members, something here could be facilitated, or somebody who could have like an organization and they know somebody that works in this particular organization, this federal or government organization, because your name is being looked up. Let me show you what they're showing me. Your name is being looked up. Your name is being typed up. Somebody is seeing what you get, what you got. Something here definitely has something to do with, you know, if you have something registered in a particular state, if you have a license for something, that probably has something to do with daycare. So some of you all, you could have reports to your daycare. If you have an in-home daycare, somebody here is trying to go above and beyond to find ways to entangle you, to get you caught up, to get you trapped up. This could also be a person looking up to see if you are getting any type of like Medicaid insurance benefits and you live somewhere else. So somebody here, like I said, there's an insider that's, you know, more than likely violating the department. If they, let's say they work in food stamps and they're looking at something about Medicaid. Let's say they don't have a code to look into the Medicaid, but their friend works in the Medicaid department. Their auntie, their uncle, somebody they went to school with works into this department. That's what they're doing. They're getting favors. You're being railroaded. Or at least a person or people are trying to railroad you in a federal, is making you look like you are a federal criminal. Because these right here would be felony charges. Whether it's in one state or multiple states. Okay, I'm going to let y'all leave the rest in the comments. And I may do a couple little shorts on it. I'm going to go live on the other channels and do the same message and see what comes out. Peace and blessings. Great day. I hope this helps. Like the video. Namaste.